I should be live. Let me see. Yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright. Hello everyone, Ace here. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're all having a good day. Let me go ahead and get the Discord link to the Discord server here for you guys. And then we will jump into it. So today we're of course going to be back with some more Limbo of the Lost. Once again, I'm going to have to do it this way because otherwise I'll have issues with the... There we are. Otherwise, I'll have issues with trying to get the... Alright. Otherwise, though, the screen won't be full screen, which is... Or it'll take up a tiny portion, which is why I do it this way. Because the game is designed to run in 800 by 600. But we are, of course, back with more Limbo of the Lost. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I should mention that I have actually had a little bit of time to practice my way through, so I actually am a little bit familiar with what we have to do from here. From the last time, anyways. Good news is we can actually skip the intro. Let me double check, by the way. Make sure that I do, in fact... make sure that my the volume settings are where they need to be. Yeah, yes, perfect. Alright, so... We'll get back into it, and I believe this is where we left off. So we have the bag of saffron, we have the empty glass vial, and the ornate vial here. And, okay, so I know exactly what we need to do from here on out. Anyways, I again hope everyone is having a good day. And for those who don't remember, that is from, that bit of audio is from, of course, of all things, the original Thief. So what we want to do is we want to go back through here and, well, turns out I already collected much of the items that I need, which is good. But once this is done, I'm planning on going back and doing a stream or doing another community event because you guys have voted overwhelmingly in favor of another community film event. Actually, we'll probably continue with them until the end of the month and then have another one for next month as well. So, once we get back to where we need to be... Ah, yes, this. First, we need to action this. Which causes this to fall, so we can take that. And I also am going to start saving a little bit more frequently here, because... the game can be a little bit crash heavy, I've noticed, so... yeah. Alright, now, we can deal with the bird that's annoying Chief Blackhawk here. Also, they misspelled Chief on that. Use the glass eye that's been with that eye patch on the bird, and it causes that to happen.
Many thanks, friend. Take this as memento of our meeting.
Oh, thank you, Black Hawk. But
Bowelcock?
really,
The text?
Shh. No buts. Now, go.
Do you know what? Every gift tells a story.
Well, at least we got the birdcage. Jackson says, greetings, free births and fellow trueborn. How are you today? We are doing pretty good. I do need to get another item now from the first hallway, so we'll go back there. Once I get to where the dogs are, I'll save again, because, again, like I said, this game can be crash heavy, so... Alright, now... back here. My plan is going to be to try to get through what's left of this, and as well as... Oh, actually, wait. I forgot. There is something more I need to do. I need to go back here, because there's a few items I need to pick up. That's going to be necessary for completing this stage. So first, we'll get the... fill this with oil.
Okay.
And then... we'll take some fresh sawdust here.
Okay.
And we'll use the sawdust on the bird cage. Turn it into a trap for the wood gator. Now, we can save again, just in case, because I don't want to forget that stuff. And then we can go ahead and... I've noticed, by the way, that some of the items are just not going to be of any use and are just fake items, basically. Alright, now, we got that all squared away, though. We can technically pick up the wood gator now, but I'm going to wait until after I get the other stuff here that I'll be needing. We're going to have to go back here anyway, so... which is unfortunate, but I digress. I'm pretty sure this room here, or this hallway, is from Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Alright, so we've gotten through to here. Now, okay. So we got that all settled. We're going to need that vial like that anyways, so the way it worked is we combined the saffron with the water to make a green thing somehow. The crazy is going to be coming, though, in this game, that is for sure. Alright. Ooh, no, this way, there we go. Yeah, I skipped it, so I might as well skip it again. Anyways, so the plan is going to be, I'm going to swap out the one item that I needed to swap out, and it does point you in the direction you need. Okay, so Jackson asks, by the way, why is the compass even there? From what I see, it doesn't have much of a use. It does actually technically tell you which direction you're heading when you click on an area. So, go to a new area, so that can be kind of useful-ish. A little bit, but not by much. So the plan is going to be, I'm going to pick up my next item here, which is, of course, going to be the chloroform. Now I can save again, and we can get into room 2, and then from there I'll go to room back to room 1 and pick up the other stuff I need, and then finally we should be... I think what else we'll need is also in room 2, so... yeah, there's a bit more to this here. But once that's done, we'll then be able to get into the next section of the game. Alright, so we've made it here. We'll use the ornate vial on him, and that'll give us access to this. I better save, just in case.
I think this might belong to you.
What? Oh, me life. You've only gone and found me. Come in, my friend. Come on in now. Oh, thank you, young man. I tell you, I was beside myself with worry, so I was. Well, as a matter of fact, I wasn't beside myself, if you get me meaning.
What actually is it?
Oh, did myself miss me? I missed me. I did miss me. You're just like a little piece of the Emerald Isle, so yeah. What? Oh, I'm begging your pardon there now. What was the question?
I said, what is it? What's in the bottle?
You don't know, you say? Ah, strange that a lost soul such as yourself doesn't know a bottled soul when he sees one. It's me soul. Ah, bless me soul. Now, everything here has a soul bottle. Well, except the soulless ones, of course. The keeper, you see, he'll be the man that gives it to you when you enter the place. Mine is very old and very precious to me, myself, and I.
Oh, I see.
Now, where's yours, I wonder? Yes, soul.
Oh, mine? Mine's very safe. Very, very safe.
Well, now, that's good. A precious thing is the soul, and there are some around these parts that will do anything for a fresh one. You see, I have myself a good collection of lost souls. Take a look.
Wow. What do you plan to do with them?
Do with them? Why nothing? I found them on me travels. I collect anything from anyone. Now, maybe one day they will be reclaimed by their rightful owners. But until then, I will keep them safe.
So you know this place quite well, then?
That I do. Every nook and every cranny.
Ah, Cranny, yes. I've met her. A nice woman. She smells a bit. Never mind.
Well, thank you again. Now, feel free to browse, and if you want something, then just ask. No touching.
He says that, but we now have to get an item from here. That's part of the purpose of the of our trip here. But we actually need 2 items here. Jackson says, "Is it weird that I think our protagonist is just imagining this while in a padded cell in an asylum?" Maybe. Okay, we now have that, and we can add the chloroform to it.
There's nothing happening.
And that'll be useful. And now that we also have the vial...
Interesting.
We have the soul of a warrior. Okay, so I've gotten this filled with that. Okay, so I should be good for heading back to the first door again and picking up what else we need. But oh, don't worry, the insanity is just beginning. Anyways, so back to door 1. We'll be able to pick up ourselves the wood gator. The other thing we'll need, which is a bug that we keep in the chloroform jar for reasons. Actually, wait. I think I know why, but now that I think about it, there's a reason. Okay, so there is a reason, which is it's also weird that you're keeping it in that, but I digress. So the plan is we're going to, like I said, first pick ourselves up the wood gator. And you might think you want to use the oil on the chain here, but no, you use it on the hole for reasons, surely. Now,
No, I'm not carrying that. At least not until it stops moving.
so can't carry it with that, but with the piece of torn curtain.
Well, I'm just about sick of it now. Captain, it's all right for you. You don't have to carry it.
And it instantly puts it to sleep.
Okay. Seeing as it's not moving now. I am not a happy sailor, you know. I bet you're afraid of something. Well, maybe we'll find out, eh?
Alright, we will save again, and we will head back out. Now, go all the way over here, and we should soon be getting close, I think, to the end of the first part here. But then that means, of course, we get to do the second part. Now, I've played through, so far, I'm about, I guess, around halfway through the second part, but we'll see. Alright, we should be closing in on the last item we actually need in this entire section here, which is a glass grub. Now that we've picked it up, we'll save again. The game does at least seem to be behaving itself right now, so that's good. But that can, of course, always change. So the plan is we're going to go back through this way, go up here, and then we'll go back to, I think it's the third door. And then once we get to the third door, we can pick up another thing we'll need, and then we should be able to then get ready to exit the level. So we pretty much had everything for the most part to get all these puzzles squared away, which is lovely. With the exception of the chloroform, which is only because we can only carry one of those 3 things at a time, so. Alright, so we made it all the way back to here. And we give this guy up here. Well, first we save because, again, just to be safe.
Now, why don't you just... I didn't think you'd want that bit translated.
Okay.
Well, seeing is believing, eh?
Alright, we'll use the sleeping grub on it. Which has destroyed the orb, but it allows us to pick up the spear.
Okay, but is this classed as stealing?
Now I need to look at the grub.
Alright, okay, but I need to be quick.
And back through door 2 now. So now that we are going to go through door 2, we should be all set to pretty much... There we are. Alright, we can give this guy the grub, or the fly.
My favorite. Here, you must take in exchange for gift. See you again, I will.
And he gave us a fingernail, with a bit of fingers still stuck to it. Just a friendly reminder that this game is rated PEGI 7 for ages 7 and up. But we can at least use it to unlock that. And now, a wooden door, you say? Sounds like a job for the Woodgator.
Whoa, am I glad to be rid of that.
Now, we'll use this on that, which will block one of these. And it's a simple matter of closing this, and that should open up the other door. And boom, there's the end of the chapter. One more time, we'll save, and then we will jump right into it.
I can hear running water in the distance. Let's hope it leads outside. Come on. Okay. No need to be so rough. If you'd have asked me nicely, I would have given you those items anyway.
Alright, so chapter complete. I am semi-convinced I've seen this floating thing from the spinning thing here from somewhere. I just forget where. But next up we have the next chapter, which is the sewers.
So we meet again.
Oh, hello again.
Here, I found these baubles of luck and magic.
Luck and magic, eh? Well, I could certainly do with some of that. Oh, okay. Dice. Well, thank you. Baubles of luck and magic, eh? You are strange. Very strange.
Trust me, roll the dice. It will bring you luck.
Ah, well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hang on. These dice are loaded. They always come up with the same numbers. Now, how's that going to help?
Alright, now we can go through here. Okay, we made it into the swamp part of the sewers. I better save just in case, because I know this area in particular is crash heavy, so... Or it was when I last tried it.
Oh, hello. And, who are you? Ah, I see. Here, let me see if I can help you.
Alright. We still have the soul for some reason. That's interesting.
That feels so good. It's been a while since I've been able to move my jaw, let alone speak.
No problem. You're very welcome. I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
They call me Quagmire.
Well, Quagmire, perhaps you can help me. How do I escape from this bloody swamp?
Well, there'll be 3 exits. And seeing as you release me from the last, I will tell you the answer to the first exit. It be this. The first can be opened by using the option 6, 3.
Huh? What does that mean?
I don't know, do I, you silly bugger? The last person that was trapped in here told me that.
Ah, okay. Thank you. I think.
Tell you what, if you release me from these here manacles and this damn ball and chain, I'll tell you the answer to the other 2 ways out.
Okay. I'll, see what I can do.
Alright, so first off, we might as well pick up the iron jaw clamp.
Excellent.
Turn it into a metal blindfold. So now, we'll go ahead and save again. I know there's another item we can pick up and another guy we can meet with another cutscene that is... well, you'll see.
Cooey, I say, sailor boy, Cooey.
Oh, no. Not you again.
Yes, I'm afraid it is me, sailor boy, and I was wondering if you could help me out of this bog.
Oh, I suppose so. If I must.
Hurry up, Briggsy. Shake a leg. Get a move on. Oh, no. No! Now look what you've done, you clumsy man.
And it crashed. Well, it's a good thing we saved. Speaking of which, I forgot. I need to actually let people know that this stream is going on. There we go. I might as well. Alright, so we will... There we go. Message sent so more people can at least get...
Any thoughts? Ideas? Well, anything.
Yes. We go back and do that thing we were doing earlier. And hope that the game does not crash this time. Alright, there we go.
Cooey, I say, sailor boy, Cooey.
Oh, no. Not you again.
Yes,
Norman says, hiya. Hello, Norman.
And I was wondering
Sorry
if
for
you
the
could
late
help me.
notification for everyone, but today we're,
Oh,
of
I
course,
suppose so.
playing Limbo the Lost, which is a very strange game,
Hurry up, Briggsy. Shake a leg.
which you're about to find out about.
Move on. Oh, no, 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 no.
By the way, this game got rated Peggy 7 for ages 7 and up.
You clumsy man.
Ah. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Mind you.
No, that's all right, really. Tonight I was feeling a little legless when I was thrown out of the inner sin and dumped in here.
Inn of Sin.
Yes, it's a little place that some of us poor lost souls do like to frequent from time to time.
I'll keep an eye out for that place.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Here now, you take this. It's been digging in my back ever since I've been in that bleeding bog.
Oh, okay. Thanks. You know, that might come in handy.
Well, thanks again then, sailor boy. Bye-bye. I expect I will see you soon.
Norman says, been a hectic day for me, huh? Alright.
Not
So
too
it's
soon, I hope. He gets worse every time we see him.
So it's hope it hasn't been too hectic for you at least. Of course, as soon as we're done with the stream here, we'll be back to another movie if you're up for it. Norman asks, what's this game about? So it's about it's based on how to even start. So basically, it's about this captain here named Captain Captain Briggs here, who is captain of the Mary Celeste. Now, Captain Spooner Briggs and the Mary Celeste were actually real. Apparently, from what I understand, the Mary Celeste is one of the more famous ghost ship stories out there, where the crew was simply missing, and no one knew where the crew went. And it's been a big mystery for a while. So that's what it's known. So that is the basis of the story, more or less. And so you're basically, Briggs here is still alive in this, but he is in Limbo, and he is now trying to find his way through Limbo. I know for a fact that this particular sound effect is from Thief the Dark Project.
Excellent.
And oh yeah, that's another thing. This game here is known for having a lot of stuff from other stuff and got into a lot of copyright trouble. For example, you might notice this gargoyle right here is actually from the Beetlejuice movie. As in, they actually took the asset from Beetlejuice. I've seen stuff in this game from...
Me.
I've seen stuff in this game from Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I've also seen... Well, most of the stuff that's from Oblivion is still yet to show up, but there's also stuff like this here is from... what's the name of the game? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines here. My mic is getting staticky. That's odd. I noticed the last time that I had this stream on, it might be because I'm using the GeoForce experience, because otherwise I can't really get a good full screen on this. And the game crashed. Yeah, the game's also crash prone. Huh. But my mic is actually, normally it does work pretty well. It also could be because I just updated the drivers as well. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to fix it right now.
And before you say it, it isn't me.
Oh! Oh, so apparently the game, it started working now. Enclave says, yeah, it seems to be the game's fault. That's interesting. That is real interesting that it's causing that. So we have the water worm here to deal with. Now you might think the dagger, but no, you don't use the dagger on it. Instead, what we need to do is go the other way. So we already unlocked that one thing from Quagmire, so we can unlock the another piece, and that should give us another clue. But this game, some of the other stuff I've seen some of the other assets that were stolen. One thing I know for a fact that not a lot of people know about, this game also used assets from the Pirates of the Caribbean video game from 2003, such as the spyglass in the previous chapter, so that's a Disney movie license game that this game is taking assets from, just to let you know. Which shows how brazen they were about some of this stuff. The first room I know is from Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That's another good example. Brother Cacul says, we-o, we-a-a-o. Alright, so we need at least... I know there's one thing we definitely need in here, and that is this piece of wood, although it's very difficult to see, and even difficult to actually mouse over. There we go. Enclave says, yeah, when it comes to copyright, don't screw with the rat. Yeah. Norman says, hello, Dr. Cacul. Alright, so there is one more thing I need to acquire out here, and it is Thor's Mighty Hammer. Also, the assets in here are filled with Elder Scrolls Morrowind stuff, and a little Baldur's Gate helmet there as well. And these, I'm pretty sure, are another Baldur's Gate thing. Or not a Baldur's Gate, but another, not Baldur's Gate, Diablo. Nathan X 2000 says, daylight come, me one, go home. Alright, so now we'll save again, because again, this game is crash prone. Also, hi Ace, hello. So,
oh my word. What is that? Bang, bang, bang on the door?
Could you help me, please? I need your help.
Come again? Open the door? Oh, 999. I would be too worried. I would not sleep for a week.
I mean you no harm. Please let me in.
I mean you no harm. Keep in mind what he said there.
You must go away now, please.
It's gonna make the next, what happens next, rather amusing. Or messed up.
Yeah, okay, but only for a little while, yeah?
Enclave says, God, this game's a trip. Indeed.
Thank you, sir. So, what is this place?
This place? Why, this is the office of the warriors, and I am the very master, of course.
Warriors?
Yeah, I am here to worry about what the others are worrying about, you see. It's very simple.
So, what are you worrying about?
What he does? I don't have the time to worry about you worrying about me worrying about them. Now, I must get on.
Well, can I just stand still and watch for a while?
Oh, yeah, well, okay. But you must make a promise not to get in the way at all.
Okay, I promise.
Oh dear, I am very worried about him.
Okay, we have the metal blindfold. Now remember what he said. I'm not here to cause any harm. Yeah, that just happened. And the reason why it just happened is we need to open this up and pick up a few items here. Namely, a fountain pen and an ink pot. And that required us slapping a bear trap over a dude's face. And the game just crashed again. Okay. I probably should have saved, I will admit. At least we can load up straight from the loading credits, but okay, did I at least... Yeah, I picked up Thor's hammer. So we'll have to go through that all again. Unfortunately, that means that the joke is kind of now fallen by the wayside, but... Norman says appropriate sound effect wall, yeah.
Could you help me, please? I need your help.
Also, that join us sound effect that you heard is from Thief the Dark Project, so...
I would not sleep for a week.
I mean you no harm. Please let me in.
Enclave says, man, the mystery of the druids is more stable. Unironically, yes. As someone who's played that too, that is more stable.
Oh, yeah, okay. But only for a little while, yeah?
Thank you, sir. So, what is this place?
I have no idea what causes it either. I know there's a thing that where it checks your volume and bumps up the game's volume to your system's volume, so maybe that's just bugged.
So, what are you worrying about?
What he does? I don't have the time to worry about you worrying about me worrying about them. Now, I must get on.
Well, can I just stand still and watch for a while?
Yeah, well, okay. But you must make a promise not to get in the way at all.
Okay.
All right.
I promise.
Oh dear, I am very worried about him.
Norman says, seriously, what's with the voice acting? They had a small cast, so you have some people just having to do multiple voices and change their pitch and whatnot. From what I understand, it becomes very obvious in the next chapter. Because the next chapter is more story-related than this one. But the game is comedy gold if you can find a copy of it and get it to run. Although, again, you'll have to save frequently, and you'll also... It's also difficult to find. Norman says, is this Resident Evil? Yeah, it does have Resident Evil levels of acting. That is true. Okay, please don't crash. My prayers went unanswered. Okay, well at least we saved very recently there, so it's not going to be a big deal, but still. The game just really also seems to hate that particular section, I guess. Okay, I'll just do this again. We need both the ink pot and that. Now, save your soul. Yeah, you have to basically go to eBay and find it, and there it can be difficult to acquire. I picked up this copy for $80, and that is these days considered a bargain. I picked up the European version. The North American version is much, much more expensive and harder to get. To the tune of, I've seen copies of that go for $1,200. No, I am not paying $1,200 on the American copy of this. Jackson says, bear trap here for sale. Get your fresh bear trap hats. Norman says, oops. Alright, now, save again because we know how this game is. We'll combine the fountain pen with the ink pot, and we're not allowed to use a rusty dagger, but we are allowed to use the ink pen. Shooting ink into its eye, and that gives us a pin bit there that we can use to unlock the next thing for Quagmire. Because that's just how logic works in this game.
Oh, yeah. It smells very damp down here.
I love how it just did the animation in reverse. Okay, the good news is we can now pick up or unlock the next thing, get another clue from Quagmire, and I already know what the answer to that one is, I think. Alright, save our soul again. And it'll probably bug out or crash, but just, we'll see.
Thanks. I haven't been able to have a good stretch and scratch for ages. Anyway, the second answer you'll be after is when you add it all up, it's the only way to go.
What?
So the answer is 01, I think. We'll see if that is right. Save again, and then we'll go ahead and see what happens. Norman says, Marlon Brando rumbles, mumbles, intensify. Okay. Click on that. Oh! So it's just 0. That's convenient.
Excellent. I wonder what we'll find next. Oh, yeah. Us mortals, we do have feelings, you know.
Alright. I think this is the part where I haven't had much practice yet, so we're technically going blind at this point. Okay, so that...
There's some lovely filth around here. See? Who are you? Go on, clear off.
I, madam, am Benjamin Spooner Briggs, captain of the Mary's...
Mary who?
Oh, never mind. Now, who, should I dare ask, might you be?
Not telling. Now clear off. Before I send hits on ya.
Okay, okay. I only wanted to say hello.
Well, we don't like strangers, but you seem kind of different.
Norman says my face exactly.
My name's Nora. Nora Ratty.
Oh, well, Nora, do you think you could help me get out of this stinking, smelly sewer?
Smelly? This is my home. Besides, I don't smell a thing.
Oh, well, worth a shot.
Ah, don't be so impatient. Me furry friends will help you. If I tell them to.
Furry friends. That would be rats. Oh, thanks. That would be a great help.
But if I ask them to help you, what's in it for me?
Well, what do you want?
Well, I like to drink now and again.
Ah, okay, well, I'll do my best.
Bring me a drop of grog. The army.
Norman says, can't hear shit, the sound design man. Yeah, I know. That is not how you do sound design. Hey, Jackson says, hey Ace, what do you say about this fine lady? Smash or pass? Pass. Okay, we have a boat. And the game crashed again. Hooray! I didn't save after that conversation. Whoops. All right, back into it. But you can see why I've been making a lot of shorts videos out of this game, because, yeah. We might have... Jackson says, this is more unstable than a Bethesda game. Oh, yes. Yes, it most certainly is. I'm trying to think of games that this fits the bill as being more unstable than, and yeah. Norman says, any history-based video games made in recent years you recommend? Yes, actually. Okay, so if you're looking for something that's, say, medieval history, 1404, what's the name? Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I think is set in 1402. That one is an easy recommendation. So that's an easy one. Although it's technically still in early access, Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, if you're into ships, into the Age of Dreadnoughts and whatnot, that one is a very easy recommendation as well. So those are two that instantly come to mind for me. One of them is, okay, so Kingdom Come Deliverance is a roleplay game. Really good one at that. Whereas, okay, so this actually goes two different directions. Whereas Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts is, of course, a strategy / grand strategy. So what do we have here?
Hello? I say, hello? Hello? I say, you there. Charming. This man reeks of rum. He's as drunk as a skunk.
Well, that's going to be convenient for us. Take the fishing line.
Interesting. I can't take that.
Okay, I don't know what that's done, but okay. So this room is definitely from Thief the Dark Project. I can tell instantly when Thief the Dark Project, or no, not Thief, Thief Deadly Shadows, so Thief 3. This is from Thief 3. I can instantly tell because that game has a very distinct style to it, and yeah.
Sorry, there's nothing happening.
Worth a shot. What's this? Ah! Bottle of hooch. There we go. So yeah, this is more Thief the Deadly Shadows, so Thief 3 here. I mean...
Sorry, there's nothing.
I don't know what the control box did, but we have made more headway. I know that because we got the hooch. Norman says, hello, hello. Hello, disembodied voice speaking. So, did this do anything to the water, I wonder? No. Well, I better save because last time I tried looking, it caused the game to crash.
Interesting.
So it caused the game to crash, but all it would have done was tell me, interesting. What is it with this game? But yeah, Norman, getting back to what you said earlier, like I said, of course, as I've said, Kingdom Come Deliverance and Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts are two to come to mind. If you're willing to look for something a little bit older, Scourge of War is also pretty good as well.
Ooh. Who are you? Go on, clear off.
I imagine, and Benjamin Spooner Briggs.
So we'll go through this conversation again. Hopefully we can get through it without game crashing. Because sometimes it will crash in the middle of conversations too.
Not telling. Now clear off. Before I set pits on ya.
Okay. I only wanted to say hello.
Enclave says, would you vote for Count Benface? That's a new term as drunk as a skunk. Okay.
Kind of different. The usual scum around here. My name's Nora. Nora Ratty.
Oh. Well, Nora, do you think you could help me get out of this stinking, smelly sewer?
Smelly? This is my home. Besides, I don't smell a thing.
Oh, well. Worth a shot.
Don't be so impatient. Me furry friends will help you. If I tell them to.
Furry friends. That would be rats. Oh, thanks. That would be a great help.
But if I ask them to help you, what's in it for me?
Well, what do you want?
Well, I like to drink now and again.
Ah. Okay, well, I'll do my best.
Bring me a drop of grog, and my army of furry friends will help you.
Interesting that she is a big grog fan, because grog... all it is really just watered down rum.
My favorite. Right. When you're ready, whistle. Let me lead you to your aid.
But I can't whistle.
What? You can't whistle? Well, that ain't my problem, is it? You figure it out.
Oh well. Now what do I do? Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Alright, so now I'm at the point where I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I need to fill the water up here, so that's the one thing I can say. We'll save our soul and carry on. Oh, I think that control thing might have opened up a new room now that I think about it, because there was that one thing earlier. So we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Or not. Actually, wait, what's the... Nope, okay. We'll try the other way then. And once we do, we should hopefully be in a good spot here. We've got the metal cutters. Maybe that's what we need. So maybe we just need to get Quagmire free, and then that'll give us the third clue we need. Norman says I predict another crash soon. Good thing. Good idea. Just prevent that by saving. The alternative is maybe there's something else here. I forget what was down. Oh yeah, that. So we've already covered all that. So I think the only thing left now to do is go this way.
Oh, yeah. It smells very damp down here.
Alright, now. It even played the sound in reverse. That's amazing. Alright, so I think what we can do now is get Quagmire free, get another clue from him. There we go. Save, and let's get the things there to help him. Now that I'm adjusted to the game's bizarreness, I can...
Oh,
There we go.
at last. I can feel the blood in me veins again. Ha ha ha. The third answer ye be looking for be in the shape of this here emblem.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
No problem, matey. Now go safely. I hope the advice be of some use to you in your quest. Whatever that might be. Ha ha ha. I'm off now for a pint at the end of sin. Think I deserve one not to be knocked out all this time.
Just disappears.
Sorry. There's nothing happening. Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Metal circular device. Okay. My guess is we have to put that on the thing, and that'll help us somehow. Alright, now that we've gotten... I think we're actually close to getting done with Chapter 2, which means that we should only have Chapter 3 left. Well, we have Chapter 3, 4, and 5 technically, but once we get to Chapter 3, we should be at a good stopping point, I think. Okay. Yep, it crashed. So it's a good thing I did save somewhat recently. Maybe it's the compass that's doing it. I don't know. Kind of want to look at that thing. Wait a second. I think I might have forgotten something. And since I have, I might as well just load. As strange as it sounds. I think you might have, if I remember correctly, left a metal ball there. If you did... Nope. No, he did leave the iron chains, though.
I can't take that. Sorry, there's nothing happening. Interesting. I don't think so.
I can't do anything with it? Maybe fishing line?
Sorry, there's nothing happening. Sorry, there's nothing happening. Sorry.
Well, nothing's happening, so that's good to know. Alright, now that we're here, we might as well save. Well, let me read. Norman said something here. Something to say regarding lost media. I just rediscovered a short film I remembered seeing when I was a kid. It's titled NYC 1976, and I found it in a video featuring HBO promos from 1980. Interesting. Alright. Only the second version of that film survives now. Huh. Well, first let's see if we can... Called it.
Well done.
So it just opened it right up. Okay. That's convenient. Okay. Can I go through?
I wonder what we'll find next.
I guess we don't go through that. We go through the other one.
Oh, yeah. Us mortals would do their thing,
Oh, wait.
you know.
There was the ball there, so if I could go back...
Oh, yeah. It smells very damp down here.
So if I go back, I can use the flute, maybe.
Sorry,
Let's see.
Sorry, there's nothing happening. Sorry.
All right. I guess we'll go this way.
Phew, what a stink. And before you say it, it isn't me. Oh, yeah.
So I think we might be able to use.
Sorry, there's nothing happening. I need a key. It's locked.
I think we're at a good point to go ahead and call it, because this is the point where I think I'll probably get stuck for a little bit, and I do need to practice a little bit. But we are, I think, mostly through the first or the second chapter here, so yeah, I think we're in a good position to go ahead and call it. So, and I'd rather this not drag on. So yeah. All right. So awesome. All right. Hello. All right. So yeah. In any case, this has been Ace. I hope you have enjoyed watching me play Limbo the Lost as much as I have enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. And of course, with it being thanks to the vote, I've decided, of course, to continue on with more films for the community events. So, Norman, I think you said you're not going to be around. Okay, so in that case, I'm thinking we'll be watching All Quiet on the Western Front from 1930. So I think you've probably already seen that one, to be fair. So that way you're not missing out on anything. And it is a good movie. So yeah. I'll go ahead and get it started and soon, and hope to see you guys on my Discord server. But yeah, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.